Welcome to UK Able News with me, Simon Wilson. Every month, I am going to do a news program where I pick out 2 or 3 news stories and talk about them. Our first story we are going to look at is about benefits. There are going to be major changes to the personal independence payment, taking into effect in April 2025. 2 of the changes are increasing of the rates and changes in the assessment process. There are currently 80,000 new applications each month. According to GB News, these changes come as the Department of Work and Pensions spending is set to increase by 63% over the next 5 years. However, according to the Big Issue website, even though benefits are set to increase again this year, charities are continuing to call for further increases to universal credit so that people can afford to buy essentials. When Labour came into power, there was hope they were going to end poverty. The Prime Minister told the Big Issue that poverty was a strain on society, and promised to tackle it. However, in its first few months in office, the government decided to scrap the winter fuel allowance. This was a controversial decision as it seriously impacted pensioners. Moreover, the government refuses to scrap the 2-child limit on benefits, which plunges hundreds and thousands of children in poverty. I have had questions about disability benefits and the way people are assessed for years. To me, it is inconsistent. For example, someone who is really struggling to walk or do things around the house does not get benefits. However, someone who seems to be more able gets disability benefits. People should get what they are entitled to. I do not know what the answer is. We had face-to-face assessments when Conservatives were in power. That was not ideal because claimants were not getting the benefits they were entitled to. I think the assessors needed more knowledge about disabilities and how they affected people. The trouble with that was, some claimants have disabilities or illnesses which fluctuate, so they have bad days and good days. Moving on to our second story, which is adult social care. The government is planning to set up an independent commission to recommend long-term reform to adult social care. It will be headed up by Baroness Louise, and she will examine the key issues the sector is facing today before recommending changes. These changes will be designed to create a national care service. Stephen Kinnock, the Care Minister, said the Casey Commission would tackle both the immediate issues as well as the fundamental challenges which need to be addressed if the country wants an adult social care system fit for the future. On the 3rd of January 2025, the author on the Community Care website suggested the report would be ready in 2028. However, a couple of months later, the author said it will be ready by the end of this year. Alongside the announcement, the Department of Health and Social Care (DHSC) pledged a series of other changes to adult social care, including increasing the 2024-25 budget for the Disabled Facilities Grant (DFG) by £86 million to £711 million to help people with disabilities to get the necessary adaptations done in order for them to live in their homes for longer. Training care staff to carry out more health-related tasks, such as checking blood pressure, with the aim of keeping people out of hospital. developing a shared digital platform for health and social care to enable staff to share information in a timely fashion, creating national standards and guidance on the use of technology in social care to enable people needing care, families and providers, to choose the most effective and safe tools. Reforming the Better Care Fund, which pools a portion of NHS and local authority budgets, to focus it on tackling emergency admissions, delayed discharges and admissions to long-term residential care. Let us not forget, back in 2023, care was being rationed, due to not enough staffing and funding. Everything I have looked at which talks about upskilling care staff does not indicate a rise in wages as well. I have been very critical of the value society puts on care workers. I think doing care work is a very important role, because they are assisting people to live or looking after them. If there is not enough carers, then people with disabilities and elderly people will be affected. I think the government should consider having a complete rethink about the entire system. Working in care should be seen as a vacation rather than just a job. Also, it is unfair on staff to expect them to carry out more health-related tasks, such as taking people's blood pressure, and not get paid extra for it. In the description, I have put all the references of my research, so you can read up on the topics. I hope you all have enjoyed the first edition of my monthly news show. As always, please feel free to comment. Also, please like and share this video and other of my videos. Thanks for watching.